Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here in Foley Square. It's Friday, December 8th, 2023. We're covering the state and federal courts. Now, across the street, let me turn this a little bit. Yesterday, there was a big hoopla. Donald Trump was in the building while his real estate expert from NYU, Mr. Bartov, was testifying, and he was glowering from the defense table. And Bartov was saying, hey, it's an art, not a science. Of course, banks have different valuations. There were many objections, not just by the Attorney General's Letitia James' lawyer, but the judge seemed to have a lot of questions himself. In any event, it actually didn't finish. I think Trump will be testifying here Monday, so you'll see it. Today was kind of, they had it all hooked up, but he didn't come, so the barricades are down, the paparazzi are gone. We're going to continue to cover the case. Now, as to SDNY, this is going to be a crime and punishment version. Charlie McGonigal, if you've heard of him, he's the ex-FBI guy who did some little research and more for a Russian oligarch. Well, he wants time served, and he has Seth Ducharme representing him. The government last night put in its sentencing memo. They want 60 months, 5 years. Meanwhile, a police officer named Gina Mestre, who helped a now convicted murderer, Mr. Dunn, escape to the Dominican Republic. That is to say, a police officer helping a murderer escape. She pled guilty, and the deal that she got is for 70 months. That doesn't mean she's going to get 70. She probably will get less. Might get more. But that was the deal. She pled guilty yesterday, and we are covering that case to the max. Now Miles Guo Wengui, he's asked for bail, and it seemed from the order, from the docket, that the response by the government was due yesterday, but it wasn't filed, or at least it's not in the docket. Maybe it's sealed. That's something that we pursue, including in the Second Circuit over here. Must pursue unsealing. Let's turn to over there, the Venezuela case against Mr. Carlos Orense. The cooperator, Arvelaez, has an aunt who wants to testify that he's lying and just getting revenge. It's unclear if it's going to be able. We're going to find that out today. And at the United Nations today, in an from which we're banned, by the way, by Antonio Guterres, there's going to be a meeting, a closed-door meeting about Guyana, Venezuela. And what I want to tell you from the outset is that nothing will be accomplished because the UN, it's non-binding and it's corrupt. To be continued.